and alternate pronunciation or pronunciations as listed in the competition word list produced by the Scripps National Spelling Bee. The pronouncer does not entertain root word questions, requests for alternate definitions, or requests for slower pronunciation. Pronouncer's sense of helpfulness. The pronouncer may offer word information without the speller having requested the information, if the pronouncer senses that the information is helpful and the information is presented in the entry for the word in the 2020 Scripps National Spelling Bee word list. The judge's role. The judges uphold the rules and determine whether or not words are spelled correctly or vocabulary items are answered correctly. They also render final decisions on appeals in accordance with Rule number 11. They are in complete control of the competition, and their decision is final on all questions. Interaction with the speller. Because seeing the speller's lip movements may be critical in detecting misunderstandings or misspellings, the judges encourage spellers to face them when pronouncing and spelling the word. Notice of the rules. The judges ensure that all spellers and audience members are given an opportunity to receive a complete copy of the rules prior to the start of the spelling bee, which they should have been at the school. Misunderstandings. The judges participate in the exchange of information between the speller and pronouncer if they feel that clarification is needed. Also, the judges listen carefully to the speller's pronunciation of the word, and if they sense that the speller has misunderstood the word. The judges work with the speller and pronouncer until they are satisfied that reasonable attempts have been made to assist the speller in understanding the word. While the judges are responsible for attempting to detect a speller's misunderstanding, it is sometimes impossible to detect a misunderstanding until an error has been made. The judges are not responsible for the speller's misunderstanding. Pronouncer errors. The judges compare the pronouncer's pronunciation with the diacritical markings in the word list. If the judges feel that the pronouncer's pronunciation does not match the pronunciation specified in the diacritical markings, the judge directs the pronouncer to correct the error as soon as it's detected. Disqualifications for reasons other than error. The judges will disqualify a speller who refuses a request to start spelling or to provide an answer to a vocabulary item, who does not approach the microphone when it is time to receive the word or question, who does not comply within the eligibility requirements, who engages in unsportsmanlike conduct, who in the process of retracting a spelling alters the letters or sequence of letters from those first uttered, who in the process of spelling utters unintelligible or nonsense sounds. Speller activities that do not merit disqualification. The judges may not disqualify a speller for failing to pronounce the word either before or after spelling it, for asking a question, or for noting or failing to note that capitalization of a word, the presence of a diacritical mark, the presence of a hyphen or other form of punctuation, or spacing between words in an open compound. The speller's role. In a spelling round, the speller makes an effort to face the judges and pronounce the word for the judges before spelling it and after spelling it. The speller, while facing the judges, makes an effort to utter each letter distinctly and with sufficient volume to be understood by the judges. The speller may ask the pronouncer to say the word again, define it, use it in a sentence, provide the part of speech, provide the language of origin, and/or provide an alternate pronunciation or pronunciations as listed on the pronouncer's competition word list produced by the Scripps National Spelling Bee. Corrections of a misspelling. The pronouncer and judges will not ask the speller to correct another speller's misspelling, even in the end of the bee circumstances. Errors. Upon providing an incorrect spelling of a word, the speller immediately drops out of the competition except as provided in Rule 10, which Rule 10 is end of the bee procedure. If a spellers in a round misspell, then none of the spellers remaining in the spelling bee at the start of a round spells a word correctly. During that round, all remain in the competition and a new spelling round begins. Ties. All spellers eliminated in the same round are tied for the same place. After the champion has been determined, spelling bee officials may opt to conduct tiebreakers of their own design. If tiebreakers are necessary for the awarding of prizes or the determination of qualifying spellers for the next level of competition. If only one speller in a round spells correctly. If only one speller spells correctly in a round, a new one-word spelling round begins and the speller is given an opportunity to spell a word on the list, anticipated championship word. If the speller succeeds in correctly spelling the anticipated championship word in this one-word round, the speller is declared the champion. This is very important. If a speller misspells the anticipated championship word in a one-word round, a new spelling round begins with all the spellers who participated in the previous round. These spellers spell in their original order. Example. In round 8, there are 3 spellers. Speller 12 spells correctly and speller 23 and 37 misspell. Round 9, a one-word round, begins and speller 12 is offered the anticipated championship word. Speller 12 misspells the anticipated championship word. Round 10 begins and includes spellers 12, 23, and 37. The rules prescribe that spellers 12, 23, and 37 spell in their original order. So, speller 12 gets the next word on the list, even though speller 12 misspelled the previous word on the list. Round 10 is not complete until all 3 spellers have spelled. Appeals. Provided that the appellant adheres to the time and manner requirements specified herein, the judges will review appeals and render decisions on the following 5 grounds. The speller correctly spelled the word but was eliminated for misspelling it. Failing to say the word before or after spelling it. Failing to indicate capitalization, hyphen, spaces, or diacritical marks, or incorrectly indicating capitalization, hyphen, spaces, or marks. Judges, do your records or an audio or video recording indicate that the speller offered the correct letters in the correct order and never changed the order of letters? If yes, reinstate the speller even if the speller failed to say the word before or after spelling or failed to indicate or incorrectly indicate capitalization, hyphen, spaces, or diacritical marks. If no, deny the appeal. The speller correctly spelled a homonym of the word in question. Judges, did the pronouncer provide a definition? Refer to Rule 5. If no, reinstate the speller. If yes, deny the appeal. In an oral vocabulary round, the speller correctly identified an answering matching the definition of a homonym of the word. Judges, did the pronouncer fail to spell the word? Refer to Rule 5. If yes, reinstate the speller. If no, deny the appeal. The speller correctly spelled an alternate spelling of the word listed in the Merriam-Webster Unabridged Dictionary, whose pronunciation is identical to the word in question, whose definition is identical to the word in question, and that is clearly identified as a standard variant of the word in question. Judges will check the Merriam-Webster Unabridged online. If all 3 criteria are met, reinstate the speller. If fewer than 3 criteria are met, then deny the appeal. Also note that spellings have temporal labels, such as archaic, obsolete, and stylistic labels, such as substandard, non-standard, or regional labels, such as North, Midland, Irish, will not be accepted as correct. The officials did not adhere to Rule 10, the end of the B procedure, or Rule 8. If the judges carefully examine Rules 8 and 10, and if you erred and the competition is still underway, reinstate the speller. If you erred and the competition has concluded, contact the Spelling Bee coordinator for the next level of Spelling Bee for authorization to send both your declared champion and the speller or spellers affected by the error to the next level of competition. If you did not err, deny the appeal. Almost finished. Invalid grounds for reinstatement. The judges will not entertain appeals on the following grounds. The pronouncer allegedly mispronounced the word. The pronouncer offered pronunciation and/or word information that the speller did not request, and the unrequested information contributed to the misspelling. One or all B officials indicated to the speller that the speller was pronouncing the word correctly, but the speller's spelling indicated that the speller wasn't pronouncing it correctly. One or all B officials did not inform the speller before the spelling that the speller's pronunciation was incorrect and/or that the speller was misunderstanding the word, and this inaction contributed to the misspelling. The speller offered a correct spelling as indicated in a dictionary other than the Merriam-Webster Unabridged or other online or print sources. The pronouncer did not answer a root word question or provide the correct root word. The pronouncer did not honor the speller's request to slow down the pronunciation of the word, break the word's pronunciation into syllables, or provide an alternate definition or sentence. Time and manner requirements. A written appeal must be hand-delivered to the designated official, usually the Spelling Bee coordinator director, indicating the speller's name, the name and contact information of the person filing the appeal, the relationship of the person filing the appeal to the speller must be a parent, guardian, teacher, or principal of the speller. The word in question and the grounds for reinstatement. See grounds A through E here. The deadline for delivering an appeal is before the speller affected would have received their next word had they stayed in the spelling bee. To minimize disruptions, however, effort should be made to deliver an appeal by the end of the round in which the speller was eliminated. When 5 or fewer spellers remain, the written appeal requirement is suspended and an oral appeal must be made before the speller would have received their next word had they stayed in the spelling bee. While the competition is in session, individuals who have filed appeals may not directly approach the judges unless explicit permission to approach the judge has been given. The judges will contact the speller if they decide to reinstate the speller. To minimize disruption to the space of the spelling bee and the concentration of the spellers, the judges are under no obligation to stop the spelling bee to discuss with the speller's parent or legal guardian or teacher a denied appeal. That's it. Thank you.
Once again, good afternoon. My name is Sherry Havron. I'm the Assistant Director of Elementary Education. First, may I say a huge thank you to Ms. Reagan Hall for having to, or agreeing to read all the rules and regulations, and a huge thank you of appreciations for your great patience to our ladies and gentlemen on stage and parents and guests for allowing us to read all of that as it is required. So I'm going to give Ms. Hall a round of applause for getting through that, and to you for being patient and so very polite as we delivered the rules. I would like to introduce our panel at the table below. As our pronouncer today, we have Head Principal of Lawton High School, Miss Charlotte Oates. If you'll just wave to the audience. Her assistant, who will verify the correct or incorrectness of the spelling of a student, is our Executive Director of Elementary Education, Miss Brenda Hatch. Our prestigious judges are Directors of Elementary Education, Miss Donna Catlin and Miss Karen Cooksey. And the gentleman on the end is our Interim Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Kim Baden. I appreciate all of your attendance and the encouragement and support you've given your child. I see teachers, principals, and many family members. So, ladies and gentlemen on the stage, as we begin, and Ms. Oates begins to start our round, you'll see a line of tape. I can't see it from here. So when a speller gets ready, speller number 1 will approach the microphone closest. The speller that goes next will go to the lined tape so you are ready. And when they move from the lined tape to the microphone, the next speller will move. It's like kind of being on deck to be the next person, okay? If you spell a word incorrectly, you will be told it was incorrect. Please feel good in your heart for representing us on this stage, but it's really tough to work hard and have that really tough word. When you miss, Miss Hatch will let you know that a spelling is incorrect, and if you're on that side, you will exit that side of the stage, and we do have a goodie bag. If you're on this side, if you're incorrect, you will exit at this side and go join your parents in the audience and cheer the rest of the group on. Any questions? Yes. Yeah. We don't wait until the entire round is over. You will go ahead and get to exit at that time, okay? In the schools level, a lot of times you wait for the round, but that's because we know everyone's names in the school round. Yes, sir? 2 will go to the state level for competition. Great questions. Good luck to all of you. Ms. Oates?
Thank you. You are so patient during the reading of those. I know you took a nap, right? while she was reading because I think you barely moved. So thank you for that. So I think now you're probably ready to get up and move a little bit. But before we do that, turn to the fellow or the young lady on your left and right and shake their hand. Tell them your name. Then while you're at it, tell them, congratulations for making it this far. So everyone told everyone their name, right? So you know their name. Because when you win the competition, they're going to want to know who's sitting next to you, right? Or if you win the competition, they're going to want to know your name, right? Okay, so either way, and thank you for being here. You're already a winner, or you wouldn't be on this stage. I already can see there's going to be a challenge with the microphone because some of you are taller than this microphone. So when we do our little practice round here and we and you tell me your name and what school you're from, because we're going to do that first. If we need to raise this microphone right here, we will do that so that everyone is comfortable. Okay? So here are the things that you need to know from me. We will start you at number 1. So number 1 will come up here to a microphone that suits your height. And number 2 will go to the line back there that's on deck. And as those people leave, the next person comes up and fills those spots. I want you to go to the microphone that fits your height best. If that one is too short, go automatically to this one, okay? No problem? Everybody knows who's next to him now, right? Everybody has already shaken their hand and told them congratulations and thank you for being here, and everybody knows everybody. Now you're all friends. Love it. Okay, number 1, will you come to the microphone that fits you? And number 2, will you go on deck? On deck. That would be that line right back. See, look behind you. See the little tape? There you go. Right. So what I want you to do, yes, we may have to raise it a little bit later. We'll see. What I need for you to do very clearly, just like you would spell these words, I need you to tell us your name first and last and what school you come from.
I'm Austin Bartek, and I come from Eisenhower Middle School.
Awesome. Thank you. And now you can go back and sit down. And the next person up.
My name is Levi Brown, and I go to Sullivan Village.
Okay, let me use this experience to tell you that if you're not right in the microphone, we won't hear you clearly, so you need to be sure that you're right in the microphone, okay?
My name is Levi Brown, and I go to Sullivan Village.
Thank you. Makes a big difference. Number 4 on deck.
My name is Chris Butler, and I'm from Crosby Park.
Thank you.
My name is Juliana, and I'm from Freedom Elementary.
My name is Austin Davis, and I come from Pat Henry.
My name is Lily Dennis, and I'm from Lincoln Elementary.
My name is Stephen Can you hear me? Okay. My name is Stephen Donald, and I'm from Edison Elementary.
My name is Cadence Eastwood, and I'm from Freedom Elementary. My name is Evan C. DeBaca, and I'm from Crosby Park.
My name is Hayden Graves, and I'm from Pat Henry.
My name's Anthony Grimes, and I'm from Carriage Hills Elementary.
My name is Ava Hardeman, and I'm from Eisenhower Elementary.
Probably this one, dear.
My name is Paisley Harrison, and I'm from John Adams.
Let's go to that one right there, sweetheart.
My name is Kayana Harner from Lincoln Elementary.
My name is Abigail Hatfield from Woodland Hills.
My name is Caleb Hicks, and I'm from John Adams.
My name is Angela Hong, and I'm from Eisenhower Middle School.
My name is Dacio Hurd, and I'm from Ridgecrest.
My name is Caitlin Lee, and I'm from Central Middle.
My name is Lauren Lee, and I'm from Central Middle School.
My name is Jackie Meeks, and I'm from Thompson Middle School.
My name is Krista Morphus, and I'm from Cleveland Elementary School.
My
My name is Lexi Nato, and I'm from Eisenhower Elementary.
My name is Jason Overby, and I'm from Sullivan Village.
My name is Poco Posen, and I'm from Cleveland Elementary School.
My name is Hallie Pushki, and I'm from Pioneer Park.
My name is Carson Reynolds, and I'm from Woodland Hills.
My name is Logan Ridgeway, and I'm from Elmore West Elementary.
My name is Madison Roberts, and I'm from MacArthur Middle School.
My name is Antonio Saucedo, and I'm from Tomlinson Middle School.
My name is Anastasia Spencer, and I'm from Elmore West Elementary.
My name's Cora Sullivan, and I'm from MacArthur Middle School.
My name is Brody Surratt, and I am from Whittier Elementary.
My name is Dylan Thingachin, and I'm from Higbush Elementary.
My name is Samara. Wait, is that too loud? Okay.
Not a bit.
My name is Samara Thiessen, and I'm from Washington Elementary School, LPS.
Thank you.
My name is Steven, and I'm from Carriage Hills.
My name's Alina Trebovich, and I'm from Hubish Elementary.
Hello, my name is Lisa Wadia, and I'm from Whittier Elementary.
My name is Violet Vaughn, and I'm from Washington.
My name is Jesse Winans, and I'm from Edison Elementary.
All right, audience, let's give these kids a great round of applause. And we're so proud that you're here and you represent your school so proudly. I do want to tell you that there's no such thing as speaking too loudly. I'm the expert at that. Clearly and distinctly into a microphone helps us a lot. We don't read lips very well, so we really like for you to get up there and very confidently pronounce these words and get your mouth right near that microphone. It's okay to do that, so please do. I want to explain one thing to you that you might not understand right off the bat. If there is a word that I'm pronouncing that is a similar word or a near homonym to another word, I'm going to say that before I give you the word. And then I'm going to give you the part of speech and the definition before you actually start to spell it. Okay? So if I say this word could be confused with a similar word or could be confused with a homonym, don't get anxious. That means I have to tell you a couple of things before you spell the word. If I just give you the word right off the bat, that means there's no other little directions to go along with it. The other thing that I want you to understand is it's okay to take your time, and it's okay to ask me a couple of questions. Those were in the directions, but I know you were taking that much needed nap, so you might not have heard that part. So don't rush to spell it. It's okay. We're here for you, and if it takes a little longer, it takes a little longer. Everybody good now? You need to wiggle a little bit before you have to get still? If you do, go right ahead. Yeah. There's a couple of you that use the short one, but you probably should have used the taller one. This is not like all of you have to use the short one and all of you have to use the tall. That's not what that means, okay? So whichever one fits your height, please go to that one. But get right up in the microphone. Remember, the microphone is your friend. Right there, become really close to it. It helps us out. Okay. And if you try to respell your word, you have to respell it with the exact letters you used the first time. You can't go back and correct something, which is why I'm saying take your time. All of you know that, right? You've heard it 1,000 times, right? No one's going to do that today, right? No. Okay, good job. Yes. Okay. Number 1. Number 2 on deck. Your word is jumbo.
Jumbo.
And then pronounce the word after you spell it.
Jumbo.
That is correct.
Your word is Mr.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Hey, mister, would you like to buy some cookies?
Mr. M-I-S-T-E-R.
That
Mister.
that is correct.
Your word is ladybug.
Ladybug. L-A-D-Y-B-U-G. Ladybug.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word. I will say the word nacho, the part of speech. It's a noun. It is a tortilla chip topped with cheese and often additional savory toppings.
N-A-C-H-O.
That is correct.
Nachos.
Your word is keyhole.
Keyhole. K-E-Y-H-O-L-E. Keyhole.
That is correct.
Your word is bagpipe.
Bagpipe. B-A-G-P-I-P-E. Bagpipe.
That is correct.
Your word is honeybee.
Honeybee. Honeybee. H-O-N-E-Y-B-E-E. Honeybee.
That is correct.
Your word is foxes.
Can you please repeat that?
Foxes.
Foxes. F-O-X-E-S. Foxes.
That is correct.
Your word is glimmer.
Glimmer. G-L-I-M-M-E-R. Glimmer.
That is correct.
Your word is golden.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Amy's grandma gave her a golden locket for her 18th birthday.
Golden. G-O-L-D-E-N. Golden.
That is correct.
This word has a near homonym, savvy. It is an adjective. It's characterized by shrewdness and practical grasp. Savvy.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Rosario is a savvy shopper who never pays full price for anything.
Savvy. S-A-V-Y. Savvy.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It's S-A-V-V-Y.
Next one on deck. Your word is eggplant.
Eggplant. E-G-G-P-L-A-N-T. Eggplant.
That is correct.
Your word is relish.
Relish. R-A-L-I-S-H. Relish.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It's R-E-L-I-S-H. Thank you.
Your word is shrimp.
Shrimp. C. Not C. S-H-I.
That's okay.
M-P.
Thank you. Realizing it's the first letter you said. I think you know how to spell it. Thank you.
Your word is boycott.
Boycott. B-O-Y-C-O-T-T. Boycott.
That is correct.
Your word is chowder.
Chowder. Wait, chowder. C-H-O-W-D-E-R. Chowder.
That is correct.
Your word is ginger.
Ginger. G-I-N-G-E-R. Ginger.
That is correct.
Your word is bonfire.
Can you repeat it?
Bonfire.
Bonfire. B-O-N-F-I-R-E. Bonfire.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word, whisk. It is a noun, and it's a small, usually wire kitchen implement used for hand beating of food. Whisk.
Whisk. W-H-I-S-K. Whisk.
That is correct.
Your word is widget.
Could you please repeat that?
Widget.
Can I have the definition, please? Can I have the definition, please?
A usually small device, contrivance, or mechanical part as a fitting or attachment.
Can you please repeat the word?
Widget.
Widget. W-I-D-G-E-T. Widget.
That is correct.
Your word is theme.
Can you repeat the word?
Theme.
Theme. T-H-E-M-E. Theme.
That is correct.
This word has a near homonym, dawdle. The part of speech is a verb. The definition is to spend more time than is necessary or usual in doing something, to loiter. Dawdle.
Dawdle. D-O-T-T-L-E. Dawdle.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It's D-A-W-D-L-E.
Your word is quack.
Quack. Q-U-A-K. Quack.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct spelling is Q-U-A-C-K.
Your word is cricket.
Cricket. C-R-I-C-K-E-T. Cricket.
That is correct.
Your word is squirm.
Squirm. S-Q-O-R-M. Squirm.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct spelling is S-Q-U-I-R-M.
Your word is treadmill.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Walking on a treadmill in his apartment was convenient, but Sam preferred to get his exercise outside.
Treadmill. T-R-E-A-D-M-I-L-L. Treadmill.
That is correct.
Your word is crayon.
Crayon. C-R-A-Y-O-N. Crayon.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word, cowlick. It is a noun, It's a lock or tuft of hair growing in a different direction from the rest of the hair and usually turned up or awry. Cowlick.
Cowlick. Cowlick. Cowlick.
That is correct.
Your word is permafrost.
Permafrost. Permafrost. Permafrost.
That is correct.
Your word is abandon.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The approaching army forced many people to abandon their homes.
Abandon. A B A N D O N. Abandon.
That is correct.
This word has a near homonym, daughter. It is a noun, a female offspring, especially of human parents. Daughter.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Alan's oldest daughter will graduate from college this spring.
Daughter. D-A-U-G-H-T-E-R. Daughter.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word, omen. It is a noun, an occurrence or phenomenon believed to portend or show the character of a future event. Omen.
Can you please use this in a sentence?
Spilling the salt was an omen that pointed to a bad day ahead for Nick.
Omen. O-M-E-N. Omen.
That is correct.
Your word is pattern. Sorry, let me say that again. Your word is pattern.
Pattern. P-A-T-T-E-R-N. Pattern.
That is correct.
This word has a near homonym, badger. It is a verb. It means to harass, pester, or bedevil persistently, especially in a manner likely or designed to confuse.
May you please repeat the word?
Badger.
Badger. B-A-D-G-E-R. Badger.
That is correct.
$38. Okay. Your word is sword. Excuse me, I've got ahead of myself. This word has a homonym. The word is sword. It's the part of speech is a noun. The definition is a weapon with a long blade for cutting or thrusting set in a hilt, usually terminating in a pommel.
Sword. S-W-A-R-D. Sword.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is S-W-O-R-D.
Do we have a 39? Okay. Your word is bribery.
Bribery. B-R-I-B-E-R-Y. Bribery.
That is correct.
Your word is penguin.
Could you repeat the word?
Penguin.
Penguin. P-E-N-G-U-I-N. Penguin.
That is correct.
Your word is casino.
Can you please repeat the word?
Casino.
Casino. C-A-S-I-N-O. Casino.
That is correct.
Your word is bristle.
Bristle. B-R-I-S-T-L-E. Bristle.
That is correct.
Your word is developer.
Developer. D-E-V-E-L-O-P-E-R. Developer.
That is correct.
Well, congratulations. You've all made it through the first round. And I've been doing this for about 8 years, and I don't believe we've lost that. I think we've maintained most of you, and I think that's really maybe a record. Congratulations. You're really good spellers. You're going to test us all the way to the end, I have a feeling, and that's a great thing. Number 1, come up to the mic, and number 2, go on deck. Your word is bestow.
Bestow. B-E-S-T-O-W. Bestow.
That is correct.
Your word, this word has a homonym. The word is boorish. It is an adjective and characteristic of or relating to a rude, clumsy, insensitive, or boring individual. Boorish.
Can you repeat the word?
Boorish.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Embarrassed by her date's boorish behavior, Christina ended the evening as soon as possible.
Boorish. B-O. R-I-S-H. Boorish.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is B-O-O-R-I-S-H.
Your word is kangaroo.
Kangaroo. K-A-N-G-R-O-O. Kangaroo.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is K-A-N-G-A-R-O-O.
This word has a homonym. The word is calzone. It is a noun. A baked or fried turnover of pizza dough stuffed with various fillings, usually including cheese. Calzone.
Can you have it in a sentence?
Jenna's calzone was so large that it nearly covered her plate.
C-A-L-Z-O-N-E.
That is correct.
Your word is garment.
Garment. G-A-R-M-E-N-T. Garment.
That is correct.
Your word is galaxy.
Galaxy. G-A-L-A-X-Y. Galaxy.
That is correct.
Bless you.
Your word is ingredient.
Ingredient. Ingredient. I-N-G-R-E-D-I-E-N-T. Ingredient.
That is correct.
Your word is manifesto.
Can you please repeat that?
Manifesto.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
The manifesto appeared in a number of newspapers nationwide.
Manifesto. M-E-N-I-F-E-S-T-O.
Manifesto. Manifesto.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is Manifesto.
Your word is jubilant.
Jubilant. Jubilant. Jubilant.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word. It is gelato. It is a noun, a soft, rich ice cream containing little or no air. Gelato.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Gelato is made from whole milk, unlike American ice cream, which is made from heavy cream and butterfat.
Repeat the word, please.
Gelato.
I don't really know how to say that or how you said that, but I'm going to try.
You want to try? You haven't started trying. You could give it a try.
Gelato.
Thank you for trying. The correct spelling is Gelato. Thank you for trying.
This word could be confused with a similar word. It's pellet. It is a noun, a usually small, round, or spherical body. Pellet.
Can you use that in a sentence, please?
Mallory rolled a bit of silly putty into a pellet and pressed it onto a piece of newspaper to see it pick up the ink.
Pellet. Pelate. Pellet.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is Pellet.
Your word is guardian.
Could you repeat that?
Guardian.
Guardian. Guardian. Guardian.
That is correct.
Your word is inclusion.
Inclusion. Inclusion.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is Inclusion.
Your word is balderdash.
Balderdash.
That is correct.
Your word is aromatherapy.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Aromatherapy is part of Miriam's nightly bedtime ritual.
Aromatherapy. Can you say the word again?
Aromatherapy.
Aromatherapy. Orome. TH. ARPY.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is AROMATHERAPY.
Your word is cattail.
Can you repeat the word?
Cattail.
Okay. Cattail.
That is correct.
Your word is mangrove.
Can you please repeat that?
Mangrove.
Mangrove. Mangrove. Mangrove.
That is correct.
Your word is conductor.
Conductor. C-O-N-D-U-C. Wait. Dang. I got it. Oh, no. Conduct. Can I respell it?
Pardon me?
Can I respell the word?
You have to say this exact same
I know.
letters that you just said to be.
C-O-N-D-U-C-T-E-R. I don't know what I said before.
That's okay. The correct spelling is C-O-N-D-U-C-T-O-R. Almost had it.
Yeah. Your word is prejudice.
Prejudice. P-R-E-G-E-D-U-S. Prejudice.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is P-R-E-J-U-D-I-C-E.
Your word is caravan.
Can you use that in a sentence?
The group will leave Los Angeles in a cross-country caravan to Washington, where they will rally for better treatment of immigrant workers.
Caravan. C-A-R-A-V-A-N. Caravan.
That is correct.
Your word is flabbergast.
Can you repeat the word?
Flabbergast.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Barb expected that the news of her election win would flabbergast her parents.
Flabbergast. F-L-A-B-B-E-R-G-A-S-T. Flabbergast.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word, arborio. It is a noun, a short grain rice that has a creamy texture when cooked and is typically used in risotto. Arborio.
Arborio. A-R-B-E-R-E-O? Arborio?
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is A-R-B-O-R-I-O.
This word could be confused with a similar word. It is fabulist. It is a noun. It's a creator or writer of fables, especially those that carry a moral lesson. Fabulist.
F-A-B-U. Can you repeat the word?
Fabulist.
F-A-B-U-L. O-U-S-T.
The correct spelling is F-A-B-U-L-I-S-T.
Your word is Goliath.
Goliath. Goliath. Goliath.
That is correct.
Your word is Riviera.
Riviera. R-I-V. I-E-R-A. Riviera.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word, pilferer. It's a noun, one that takes articles of small value, a petty thief. Pilferer.
May you please use this word in a sentence?
The pilferer of pencils and paper from the office supply closet was identified on surveillance tape.
Pilferer. P-I-L-F-E-R-R-E-R.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is P-I-L-F-E-R-E-R.
Your word is jamboree.
Can you please repeat the word?
Jamboree.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Joseph's soccer team is scheduled to play the first game at the jamboree.
Jamboree. J-A-B-E-R-E-E.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is J-A-M-B-O-R-E-E.
Your word is firmament.
May you please repeat the word?
Firmament.
May you please use it in a sentence?
Carmen gazed up at the stars, which were tiny specks of brightness in the black firmament.
Firmament. F-E-R. M-A-M-E-N-T, firmament.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is F-I-R-M-A-M-E-N-T.
Your word is tarmac.
May you use it in a sentence?
Neil's suitcase was damaged beyond repair when it fell from the plane's cargo compartment to the tarmac.
Tarmac. T-A-R-M-A-C-K. Tarmac.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is T-A-R-M-A-C.
Your word is deodorant.
Deodorant. D-E-O-D. A-R-A-N-T, deodorant.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is D-E-O-D-O-R-A-N-T.
Your word is duopoly.
Can you please give me the definition?
A market situation in which two competing sellers hold a controlling power of determining the amount and price of a product or service offered to a large number of buyers.
Can you please repeat the word?
Duopoly.
duopoly, D U O P L E duopoly.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is Duopoly.
This word has a near homonym, bonito. It is a noun. Any of various mackerel-like fishes, intermediate in size and in other characteristics between the smaller mackerels and the larger tunas. Bonito.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The bonito, a far-ranging oceanic fish, is difficult to catch because it is a very fast swimmer.
B O N E T O.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is Bonito.
This word has a homonym, officiant. It's a noun. It's a priest or minister who performs a prescribed religious service or ceremony. Officiant.
May it be used in a sentence?
Ludmilla and Rodrigo asked their priest to be the officiant for their upcoming wedding.
Officiant. Officiant. Officiant.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is Officiant.
Okay, we have just finished round 3. Do you need to stand up where you are and stretch? Because go ahead.
Yep.
Go right ahead. Stand up. Stretch. Congratulations. Pardon me? What did she say? What are you saying, babe?
One of the girls left her medal.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. We'll get that later.
40.
Are there only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you left on that side? Is there someone on that side? Are there only 5 of you? Right? Okay, so staying in the order, would y'all want to come up here to the front row? Number 9, move down. And then y'all can come up to the, stay in order though, in the order of your numbers. Huh? Oh, there.
ED, marooned.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word. It is turret. It's a noun. It's an ornamental tower at one of the angles of a larger structure. Turret.
Can you say it again?
Turret.
Turrent.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is Turret.
Your word is marsupial.
Marsupial. MARSUPIAL. Marsupial.
That is correct.
Your word is extinguish.
Extinguished. EXTINGUISHED.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is EXTINGUISH.
This word has a homonym, gauntlet. It is a noun. It is a reinforced glove used with armor during the Middle Ages and evolving with such armor to become, in the 14th century, a covering of small, minutely articulated steel plates.
Gauntlet. GAUNTLET. Gauntlet.
That is correct.
Your word is verbiage.
Verbiage. VERBIAGE. Verbiage.
That is correct.
Your word is skedaddle.
Skedaddle. SKEDADDLE. Skedaddle.
That is correct.
Your word could be confused with a similar word. Your word is vacuum. It's a noun. It's a space partially exhausted by an air pump or by any of various other artificial means. Vacuum.
Vacuum. VACCUM. Vacuum.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is VACUUM.
Your word is buffoonery.
Can you repeat the word?
Buffoonery.
BAFOOONARY. Buffoonery.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is BUFFOONERY.
Your word is fallacy.
Would you please repeat that?
Fallacy.
Fallacy. FALLACY. Fallacy.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is piratical. It is an adjective. It's befitting or resembling one noted for predatory practices. Piratical.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Bryce's piratical enthusiasm for magic, the gathering trading cards, meant that his little brother's own collection kept mysteriously shrinking.
Piratical. PIRATICAL. Piratical.
That is correct.
Your word is hurriedly.
Can you repeat the word?
Hurriedly.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
Mr. Martin hurriedly left the store after he received a text alert that a severe storm was approaching.
Hurriedly. H-U-R-R-I. E-D-L-Y. Hurriedly.
That is correct.
Your word is infatuation.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Tim's parents were concerned about his infatuation with video games.
Infatuation. I-N-F-A-C-T-U-A-T-I-O-N.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is I-N-F-A-T-U-A-T-I-O-N.
This word has a homonym, cuckoo. It is a noun, a familiar European bird that is noted for its characteristic two-syllabled whistle and for its habit of laying its eggs in the nests of other birds for them to hatch. Cuckoo.
May I have it in a sentence?
The cuckoo in the aviary sounded just like grandmother's clock.
Cuckoo. C-U. K-O-O, cuckoo.
Sorry, the correct spelling is C-U-C-K-O-O.
Well, congratulations, you've made it to the next round. Okay, before we take a break, would those of you on that second and third row, would you all like to come up, please, and let's go straight across. Yes. Would number 5 go down? Number 7 go down. Number 9. No, oh, hang on a minute, sweetheart. Number 9. Well, let's just do them in order. Number 16. There you go. And what's your orders? What's yours, babe? Number 21. Number 28 and 29. Now we're on one row. You can come right over here. You can come over here. You've been on the back. You've been on the back row. You want to move it over here next to 28? Are you okay over there? We want you to be comfortable. So hey, there you go. So remember where you are when you come back from your small break, and we'll see you in a few minutes. I think so. Do you know? Yeah, I think I. Everybody ready? Okay, you guys are doing an excellent job. I mean, you're doing an excellent job. I just want to tell you, you're being so patient. I would say these last few rounds here, I want you to make sure that you're speaking clearly into the microphone and you're saying the words back to us the way you understand them, okay? Okay, number 1 and number 5 on deck. Your word is syllabus.
Syllabus. S-Y-L-L-A-B-U-S. Syllabus.
That is correct.
Your word is attendee.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Fozzie is a regular attendee of his favorite soccer team's home games.
Attendee. A-T-T-E-N-D-E-E. Attendee.
That is correct.
Your word is centipede.
Centipede. Centipede. C-E-N-T-I-P-E-D-E. Centipede.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is fondant. It is a noun. It's a soft, creamy preparation of sugar, water, and flavorings that's used as a basis for candies or icings. The word is fondant.
Fondant. F-O-N-D-A-N-T. Fondant.
That is correct. Yep. We're going to have to learn to pause.
Your word is hermitage.
Hermitage. H-E-R-M-E-T-A-G-E. Hermitage.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is H-E-R-M-I-T-A-G-E.
Your word is Bohemian.
Would you please repeat that?
Bohemian.
Bohemian. B-O-H-E-M-I-A-N. Bohemian.
That is correct.
Your word is gossamer.
Can you use that in a sentence?
The dew and a gossamer had dried from the grass by mid-morning.
Can you say the definition?
A fine, filmy substance consisting of fragments or strands of cobweb, often seen floating in air in calm, clear weather, or caught on grass or bushes. Gossamer.
Gossamer. G-O-S-S-I-M-E-R. Gossamer.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is G-O-S-S-A-M-E-R.
Your word is cohesive.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
Max was pleased with the cohesive feel of the decor in his new apartment.
Can you repeat the word?
Cohesive.
Cohesive. C-O-H-E-S-I-V-E. Cohesive.
That is correct.
There's now room for you right over here.
Yeah.
Wow. Now we're down to 6. How do you feel about that? Makes you a little bit more nervous, huh? All right. I like that confidence, I'm telling you. I like it. Okay. So take a deep breath, and we're moving on. Everybody ready? Okay. Number 1. The word is cognizant.
Cognizant. Well, actually, wait. Can you give me a definition?
Aware, perceiving with a degree of controlled thought or observation.
Cognizant. C-O-G-N-I-S-E-N-T.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is C-O-G-N-I-S-A-N-T.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is insignia. It is a noun. It's a distinguishing mark of authority, office, or honor, an emblem. Insignia.
Insignia. I-N-S-I-G-N-I-A. Insignia.
That is correct.
Your word is rudiments.
Rudiments? Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Reading, writing, and arithmetic are the rudiments of elementary school education.
Rudiments. R-U-D-I-M-E-T-S.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is R-U-D-I-M-E-N-T-S. Do you have a question, babe? Do you feel that that's how you spelled it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask the judges. Did you hear the N? I just didn't hear the N.
Right, R-U-D-I-M-E-T.
What we heard was R-U-D-I-M-E-T-S. We didn't hear an N.
I had an N, but I had the T was first, and the T is after.
Right. Okay.
So we did say N, but it was just
It was after the T. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't hear it correctly. Okay, your word is cemetery.
C-E-M-E-T-A-R-Y. Cemetery.
Sorry, the correct spelling is C-E-M-E-T-E-R-Y.
Your word is nuance.
Could you please repeat that?
Nuance.
Can I have the definition, please?
A minute variation, a delicate gradation, a subtle distinction.
Can you please repeat the word?
Nuance.
Is there any other pronunciation?
I would say to you that any other pronunciation would be distracting from the word. I'm giving you the best one. nuance.
Can you please repeat that?
Nuance.
Nuance.
Can you say it again for
Say
me,
it again.
please?
Nuance. N-E. W-O-N-S, nuance.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is N-U-A-N-C-E.
Even up to her?
Everyone in this round. We've only had one correct, and if they miss the championship board, everyone goes back.
What was your number, young lady?
Anyone in round 5 needs to stay put.
21.
Anyone in round 5 needs to stay in the...
Can you stay, please?
Don't have to be on the stage, but just stay in the auditorium in
just stay.
case we have
Yes.
to call you back.
Right. Hang on. Go ahead. Your word is sapphire.
Can you repeat the word?
Sapphire.
Can you use it in a sentence?
To celebrate her September birthday, Kate bought herself a necklace with 2 diamonds and a single sapphire.
Sapphire. S-A-F-F-I-R-E. Sapphire.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is S-A-P-P-H-I-R-E.
Stay in the auditorium, but you can go sit right there. Because we have to.
Right.
Are we calling this last round the championship round? Because if this kid gets the next one disqualified, we're calling it the championship.
We have to have a runner-up, too? We will, and we'll have that tiebreaker, but we're just clarifying. So right now, is this his championship word? Okay. All right, if you'll approach the microphone.
Your word is gladiatorial.
Can you please use the word in a sentence?
Mona was amused when her brother's fight over the last pork chop at dinner began to resemble gladiatorial combat.
Gladiatorial. G-L-A-D-I T O-R-I-A-L.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is Gladiatorial. So,
Will those of you that we asked to stay, please come back up.
everyone in round 5.
How many do we have in round 5?
How many should we have?
Hang on. How many
Can we name their
Can you name their numbers?
Okay, here we go.
So we need Austin Bartek, Stephen Donald, Austin Davis, I believe, is still up there, Evan DeBaca, Lauren Lee, and Carson Reynolds.
Is that what you have?
There's 6 of them.
Yep. At this point, we'll just stay. We'll stay there and dismiss you at the end of the round.
Right, this is a fresh new round.
Yes.
Round 6.
Okay. And you're not calling this a championship round, are you? We never have 6 in a championship round. Okay. Okay, number 1. Your word is disproportionate.
Disproportionate. Disproportionate.
That is correct.
Your word is attributive.
Can you please use the word in a sentence?
In the phrase hair clip, the word hair is attributive.
Attributive. ATTRIBUTIVE. Attributive.
That is correct.
Your word is jeepney.
Can you please repeat the word?
Jeepney.
Can you please use the word in a sentence?
David found a job driving tourists to and from the airport in a jeepney.
Jeepney. Jeepnee.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is Jeepney. Just stay on stage. Stay on stage. You've got it marked, right? Okay.
Your word is adhesion.
Can you say the word again?
Adhesion.
Can you use it in a sentence?
To continue riding the school bus each day, Janelle had to demonstrate adhesion to the safety rules.
A. DDHESION. Adhesion.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is ADHESION.
Your word is impetus.
Could you please repeat that?
Impetus.
Could you give me the definition?
A driving or impelling force.
Could you please repeat the word?
Impetus.
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 Say again.
Impetus.
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 Say it again.
Impetus. EMPATICE. Impetus.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is IMPETUS.
Your word is prenuptial. No. Your word is prenuptial. Let me say that again. Prenuptial.
Prenuptial. PRENUPTIAL. Prenuptial.
That is correct. So we have 3. All right. That's right. So, go ahead.
Number 1, number 5, and number 29 are in the championship round.
Not the championship round, but the next round.
The next round.
Next round. So, thank you. Because it could go to another round.
It could.
Yep.
Regardless. We can scoot down the 10. You can. What, did you want to be as far away from us as possible? Is that right? You wanted to move all the way down there? Okay. You need to take a couple of minutes to collect yourself because the champion speller and the second place person is in this room right there.
That's right.
Right there, in that row. I don't know why.
I don't usually do.
I'm so glad y'all,
Right here.
I caught myself on that one because I was, what did I do? Okay. Yeah, yeah, I do all of them down, I go,
Okay, number one. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is fraternity. It is a noun, a society or club including both men and women or boys and girls. Fraternity.
Can you give me the definition? Oh, wait, you already did. Oh, wait. Can you say it again?
Fraternity.
Fraternity. F-R-A-T-O-R-I-T-Y.
That is correct.
Your word is Olympiad.
Can you please repeat the word?
Olympiad.
Can you please use the word in a sentence?
It is widely thought that the first Olympiad began in 776 BC.
Olympiad. O-L-Y-M-P-I-A-D. Olympiad?
That is correct.
Your word is oculus.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
In the west end of Norman churches, there is often an oculus.
Can you repeat the word?
Oculus.
O C U L O U S. Oculus.
Sorry, the correct spelling is O-C-U-L-U-S.
Okay. You ready? Maybe.
Round 8.
Okay, round 8. Number 1.
Let's just go
No,
and
we'll
stay-
just
stay
let
there.
him stand.
Stay back there.
You stay back there for the time being. Your word is dubiously.
Dubiously. D-U-B-I-O-U-S-L-Y.
That is correct. Yeah, just right on the tape. It's great.
This word has a homonym. The word is eradicate. It's a verb, to do away with, destroy completely. Eradicate.
Eradicate. A-R-A-D-I-C-A-T-E. Eradicate.
Sorry, the correct spelling is E-R-A-D-I-C-A-T-E. But hang on right there. This is the championship word.
Your word is dishevel.
Dishevel. D-I-S-H-E-V-E-L.
That is correct.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
So you'd be the champion, and you get to, as a, I think they
Yes,
take
they both
the
go.
and the runner-up gets to go also to the stage. Yeah. Awesome. Good job.
Yes, your name and your school, so we know.
Austin.
Can they tell us their schools?
School. Number what are you from?
Eisenhower Middle School.
I came from Pat Henry Elementary.